Afternoon. I've been given the honor by Dream Keepers to present the award again for the Dream Keepers citation of outstanding leadership. Kenneth Campbell, for your vision and passion to help young people be successful and happy. As a Kwanzaa pioneer and a proud promoter of Black culture through the amazing diversity programs you have led and developing your beloved Jaku Kambit, a grateful Ottawa salute you. Given at Ottawa City Hall, January 15, 2018, Dream Keepers promoting the vision of Dr. Martin Luther King.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so honored and humbled with a great sense of gratitude for being recognized for the work that I've been doing in the community with other members of Jaku Kambit. Ladies and gentlemen, community members, family and friends, it's a pleasure to be here, and I thank you for coming out today on this cold day to celebrate the late, great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. for all the great work that he has done and the foundation that he has laid and the example that he has set for all of us. I want to acknowledge a very important person in my life, without whom I wouldn't be here today, my wife, Natalie. She has always been with me long before community work. And those of you who are in community work, you know sometimes you have to try and balance your community involvement and volunteering with your home life. Natalie has always been with me. Now, there's a saying that behind every successful man, there's a great woman. I would like to paraphrase it a little bit and say, beside every great man, there is a great woman, and sometimes it's a spouse, sometimes it's the mother or grandmother or aunt. But she's been by my side and she's been very supportive, and in some way, this acknowledgement is also acknowledging her contribution because she's very active in the community as well. So thank you, Natalie, for all your time you've been with me and helping me with Jaku Kambit and being a pillar in the community. Martin Luther King Jr. is a shining example for those who believe in equality, justice, and dignity for all, regardless of color, race, nationality, sexual orientation. I must admit that when I first came to Jamaica, when I first came to Canada from Jamaica, I was very young. I was 13 years of age. I was a young, skinny, black boy that came. Well, I'm still skinny, and I'm still black, you got it right. I didn't know much about Martin Luther King, to be honest with you. As all young boy, I was just enjoying myself, playing games, playing soccer, playing basketball. But as I grow older and I become more responsible, I actually went out west, Red Deer, Alberta, to teach a Bible class called the Institute of Divine Metaphysical Research. It's there that I learned about the importance of community. And then when I came to Ottawa, maybe about 27 years ago, I realized that there's more to be done. So I enrolled in a course at Algonquin College, social work, and soon after I graduated, Providence was on my side. I found a job with the city of Ottawa, and most of the family that I was working with was from African and Caribbean descent, from Africa, from the Caribbean, the Congo, Rwanda, Burundi, Jamaica, Haiti, you name it. Many families who were relocated to Ottawa for a better life. Some were victims of abuse, some was fleeing fire, or just very difficult for them to afford market rent. So they were just coming in my office. And there I learned that even though we are doing fantastic work with the city, and I'm so proud to be with the city, and some of the people that I work with, my colleague, are, I would say, some of the hardest workers. But I realized that we need programs that also have a cultural basis that can support our children, our youth, and our family. And so I was thinking along this line, and then on the way, I met some very dynamic people in the community who were thinking along the same line. So I have to pay some respect for some of these individuals who kind of helped to shape my way of thinking and encourage me to get into community volunteerism. People like Jean Saint-Ville, Harry Mehiru, Raymond Peterkin, Francis Hastek, to show me these are some young people about 20 years ago that were thinking about what we can do to make a difference. And even though we didn't know exactly what to expect, but as a result of our thinking and our meeting and our discussion, we were able to come up with an organization called Japu Kombit, an African-centered, family-focused, community-based organization that was geared towards children and youth of African descent, but open to everyone in the community. And as the saying goes, the rest is history. Over the years, we have worked with, I would say, maybe worked and touched the lives of over 1,000 families. And that would translate to maybe about 4,000 people, because when you work with one individual, you in some way also have an impact on the sibling or on the parents. And through our many initiatives and programs that Fred just mentioned, we have been able to assist and to help a lot of young people find their first work experience, their first job. And many have graduated and moved to other cities and moved into the fields of their careers. But I'm very proud that through working with various organizations and having community partners, that we've been able to make a difference in the lives of a lot of young people, a lot of adults, and even seniors in Ottawa. So I was supposed to read my notes, but I'm just going to run off my head. But even better, we celebrate our elders. I think that's very important. People tend to think that Japu Kambi just focus only on youth, but we focus on adults, and we also try to connect our seniors and to engage them as well. There are so many grandparents who came to Canada as domestic workers and laborers who today are rightly proud of their family achievement. The way I see it, here in Ottawa, in Canada, equality, opportunity, justice, compassion, and civic action do make a difference. But equally important, knowing your history, embracing your culture, honoring your elders, and supporting our youth is one of the surest ways to build a strong and vibrant community. I would just want to leave with you a quote from the late Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I think the rabbi touched on it, but it's still important to reiterate because it ties into the work. Sometimes we think we can't make a difference, but we can. And he says, if I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. I think through the help and through our partnership with many community members, we have been able, even though we're a small organization, to do great things. Change is in our hands, and we change the world one action at a time. I thank everyone for coming out. Thank you for the acknowledgement of the work of Japu Kombit and what we've been doing in the community. And very thankful to the Dream Keepers Committee for the award. And this just made me motivated. I want to do more work because at the end of the day, we want to be able to, if we could even walk just 1 inch in the step of Dr. Martin Luther King, I think the world would be a much better place. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.